Hello everyone, it's really very good to see you all after a long time. So let us start with our 7th class social science. In that today we're going to start with geography part. So our name of geography book is Our Environment. So complete book deals with environment and surroundings. So in that the first topic, the first lesson, it is name of the book itself, but it is basic introduction of environment. So in this topic we'll just try to understand what is environment and what are the components of environment and how does it affects the life of man. So these are basic things what you are going to learn in this topic. So let us start this topic. If you see now, basically environment. So environment in the sense, it's a very simple thing is that our surroundings. In simple terms, we can define environment as our surroundings. Like you'll find so many things around you. It can be a table, it can be a chair, or it can be some people, some animals, some plants. Suppose you're sitting in a room now, in front of you there is a laptop or mobile phone or like a pen. It can be a fan, it can be a building because you are sitting in a room, it can be a wall. So all these things, anything can be considered as environment. So in simple terms, environment means our surroundings. So whatever is there our surroundings, that those things we can term as environment. So basically this environment is classified into three categories. We see one is natural, man-made and a human environment. And in that especially, let us discuss clearly about each of this part like natural, man-made and human. Now when we come across natural, we see natural, all the natural things which are found on this earth can be considered as a natural environment. Like it is divided into two parts again. One is biotic natural environment, one is abiotic natural environment. So the biotic natural environment, it has two features. So which thing can be considered as part of biotic environment? Like if you see, it should be a natural thing and it should be a living thing. First thing is what, it's a natural thing, and second thing is it should be a living thing. So then it can be considered as biotic. So what are the examples for that? Examples are like plants and animals. All the plants and animals, they are natural things because they are coming by nature and without any human interference. Hence we can call it as natural things, and moreover they all have life. So hence the plants and animals can be considered as biotic environment. It's coming to abiotic. See, abiotic is also a natural thing, it's fine. And second important feature of abiotic is it is a non-living thing. Like if you see an example like a rock, air, water. Let us talk about mountain. If you see mountain, did anyone of you see any time that mountain walking or talking with anyone in practical life? No, it might not be there because normally these things doesn't have any life. So these are natural things, but they are non-living things. So all natural and non-living things can be considered as abiotic. So these abiotic are basically natural things and non-living things. Now if you see the examples for this, we have given like rock, air, water. So these are different things about natural environment. And then let us have a small example of this again. We have two things, one is mountain, one is pen, and let us see whether they are biotic or abiotic. So first thing, when we talk about mountain, is mountain natural or not? Yes, it's a natural thing. And then second thing, pen. Pen, here the point is that is it biotic or abiotic? If you see the pen is a non-living thing. Mountain is also non-living thing. Now what is the answer actually? If you see carefully, mountain is the only thing which is abiotic, but not the pen. The reason is mountain is natural and non-living. Pen, it's non-living, it's fine, but it is not natural thing. It comes under man-made. So most of you people, you do mistake in this aspect that you'll try to check only whether it's living or non-living, and you simply go for the same thing, abiotic. It's not like that. Abiotic in the sense it should be definitely a natural thing, otherwise it cannot be a abiotic. So this is about the natural. And next aspect, when we come to man-made environment, so it's very simple. Man-made means it's made by the man itself, which are the things which made by man. All the things except natural things can be considered as man-made things also. So example, like just now we have discussed, right, like a table, chair, fan, or mobile phone in your hand, like a basket, anything. These things are different examples. We have n number of things coming under this list. And then finally, human environment. So human means we all people. So this is considered to be an important resource because of the skill and intelligence. The reason is that see, we have natural things, and these natural things, people, because of their skill and intelligence, they understood how to use it properly. Suppose let us take example of chair. This chair, it is made with wood, and normally wood, it comes from tree. So a man who went to forest, and he cut the tree, get the wood, and then cut it, that brings into a chair. Means with his intelligence he is trying to make this chair. So without that it might not be possible. So that is the difference between the early people and now. So early people also, if you remember, even they had intelligence, like they were hiding themselves in the caves, and they were trying to gather food surrounding them. So this was the different things. That's why we consider human as an important resource. So what are the different aspects of human environment? It can be like a community, it can be like a religion. So these are different type of things which comes under human environment. These are different aspects of three aspects. And when it is coming to components, so what all we learned just now, that is called as three components of environment. One is natural, one is man-made, and other one is a human environment. So these three things together we called as three components of environment. So how many components do we have? Totally three we have. One is natural, one is man-made, one is a human. And then most important aspect, ecosystem. So just now we have learned about these three components, the interdependency or interaction between the components of environment. Like if you see, human are dependent on natural, and natural dependent on man-made or human. So some or the other way, these three things are interdependent on each other. This interdependency or interaction or interrelationship, we call them as a ecosystem. And hence it's very important to maintain the balance of ecosystem. So this is about the concept. And let us come to an overall understanding of topic again. The overall topic is environment. It's our surroundings. In this we have three components: natural, man-made, and human. Natural again divided into biotic and abiotic. And then man-made, it has got the things which are made by the man, and human, it is considered to be an important resource. So these are the basic things which are to be learned from this lesson. And finally, one thing is biosphere. Biosphere is a kind of thing where we find the combination of air, water, and land. So these three things wherever we find, we call them as biosphere. It's a very common feature of this earth. That's what happens. And then finally we come to the conclusion, we come to the end. And thank you all so much. Bye bye.